Hi, real life Peter Griffin here, and from all of us at BitDisk Interactive Studio, thank you for the support, and welcome to BitDisk Direct number 2. And always remember, and a bird is...
Hey everybody, welcome to episode 2 of BitDisk Direct. We've got a lot to show you this time, so let's just speed through introductions and get on with the content.
你好，我是 Alan.
Okay, are we good? We got introductions out of the way? Okay, now on to Noah for a code update.
Hi everyone, it's me Noah here for the Project Dragon code update. So I've done quite a lot of work on the engine thus far, and right now we have an OBJ model loader, which is done as part of a CG assignment, a camera that moves around and can look around, and as well as that we also have dynamic lighting. So if I move this cube here, you'll see that the lighting shifts around. I can move it in any direction just to test lighting. Another cool thing is we have a full transform component with position, rotation, and scale. Right now I'm pretty much only using position and rotation, but scale works as well. That's pretty much all there is for the update. The next major step for me is to start working on a physics engine. I'm pretty satisfied with all the base engine stuff now, and now I just want to start working on physics. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next update.
Thanks for the update, Noah. Now, to tell you guys how Project Dragon's 3D models and artwork are going, let's go over to BitDisk's resident artist. Take it away, Alan.
Hi guys, it's Alan here, the main artist for BitDisk, and I'm here to show you some rough sketches and 3D models of the enemies I created for our game. Just to keep in mind that all the stuff I've created here and shown here are all temporary. They will and might be changed depending on our progression of the game. So first here is the earth type of enemy. It has like a gem in the middle, surrounded by rocks, and his attack will be earth elemented. He will throw like a rock thing at you. And the second one is a water type, also mixed with ice. It's a turtle. The shell is made out of ice, and the actual body of the turtle will be made out of water, and you can shoot ice spikes at you. And this one is for the fire type. It's like a centipede, but the lava also lifts a rock, so that becomes eye. It will shoot lava from its mouth. And the last type is the air one. It's basically like a Pokemon with big wings. It flings like tornadoes at you. It's pretty generic, but that's the best I can come up with. I might change this design later. So, and now I'm about to show you the prototype that I made in Blender. This is the Geo, or the rock type enemy. This is still a rough draft. I might change this. This has way too many polygons. I just made it so I can show you guys a rough idea. And then yeah, these spears will be rotated, and then they will be flinged at you in the game. And yeah, that's pretty much what I have for now, and thanks for listening.
Awesome work, Alan. Now, I know what you guys are thinking, but what of the gray box prototype? And are you really going to be able to deliver on everything you promised? Well, we have answers to your questions, and to deliver them, here's Project Manager at BitDisk, Clark Parrott.
Hello, my name is Clark Parrott, and I'm the Project Manager this year at BitDisk Interactive Studio, and I'm going to talk to you about the general direction we've decided to go in with the game since the last BitDisk Direct, and more specifically the scope check, which is just on screen so we never forget about it. But basically, what's changed since the last time? Probably the most important thing is we've removed abilities and ultimates altogether, and we've decided to incorporate our ideas for the abilities and ultimates into the character's basic attacks, right? And since the character will have 4 elements in total, they'll have 4 basic attacks. And compared to an average FPS, we consider these 4 different guns, so they'd all have like a different purpose. Like we want the water to be a sort of sniper rifle type thing. we have an idea for what we want fire to be, which would be like a lobbed grenade launcher that would like explode. Rock as some sort of assault rifle, something like that. So basically, we've sort of changed it up. So instead of making an ability-based shooter, we're straight up making a first-person shooter. And then just to add a little unique twist to it, instead of having guns, we're going to have the elemental combinations. The second major thing we've done is we've decided to design our game and our levels and our world around a two-dimensional combat system with three-dimensional platforming. And a good example of that is right here. These little test environments I just threw together, where this would be an example of a world node where the player wouldn't be fighting enemies, but would rather be using their abilities to platform to get to a desired position. So like lots of big boxes, lots of open areas, so they can kind of experiment with their abilities, and then they'd have a designated goal somewhere up here to get to the next area. And then we'd have combat nodes like these, which will be super simple and two-dimensional, and really only just have walls. And the reason we went for this is so that the player can experiment with their abilities and elemental combinations over here, but when it comes to combat, if we make it two-dimensional, like an original Doom style, in a way, it would make programming artificial intelligence a lot easier, because, to be honest, we're kind of cheeks at it. And honestly, it would just allow us to design much easier enemies, and makes the whole process of that simpler. And then the final thing we've done since then is we have taken roguelike elements almost completely out of the game. And by this I mean where you would have a pickup to increase your damage, or health regeneration, stats, stat buffs, picking up stuff, no boofs. We decided to take that out and instead just develop a more core FPS experience, and then have moved roguelike elements into more of a stretch goal system as a sort of pickup in one of those old arcadey shooters, rather than being a core mechanic of the game. And then other than that, we're Swag Champ.
Thanks, Clark. We hope you guys understand. We want to create a great quality BitDisk game for you at the end of the year, and we don't want to let our forever growing scope get in the way of that. So we're going to have to cut some things. We promise you though, it's going to be an amazing experience at the end. Thank you for tuning in to the second episode of BitDisk Direct. We hope to have even more amazing things to show you come the next Direct. Until next time, Peter, take it away.
And a bird is